Daddy wrote about this country, and luckily I'm able to work this ground now. When Larry Brown wrote Billy Ray's Farm, it was on 7 acres of his land at Tula. I think I was 17, 18 years old, and I've lived here my entire life. My dream was to, first of all, to have a farm of my own. Don't know where that came from. My dad wasn't a farmer. I worked these jobs and saved this money up, and finally bought 5 heifers for $3,000. Every dime I had. And I heard about a job in the city of Oxford. You could get off at 4 o'clock. So I took that job really to be able to work more with my cattle out here.
We had a sign out there that says, "Come as you please," somebody told.
And I was not satisfied with that life at all. Paul at the time was staying at home with the children, which we really believed in. That's one of the best things we've ever done. I missed, even though I was getting to do some cows and do some stuff, I wasn't involved in it all day long. And to be honest with you, just couldn't see about them like I needed to because I was working, till dark every day and trying to see them with a flashlight, and that's not really the way to do it. So that's when we got to trying to think about something we could do where she could continue to stay at home. Something small where the whole family could be involved.
This is Tula.
I read stuff all the time. And I had been reading about a particular guy, particularly Leroy Chateau, and he got thinking about trying to bottle and distribute milk. Me and her were shopping one night, and I saw some Horizon milk from Colorado, I think. It just kind of hit me then. I was like, that's something, we could do that right here. My dad went into the Marines right out of high school. He was a couple years older than Mama, maybe. They went to the same school. I think he's a couple grades older. He was probably 20, 21 when they started dating. And then I think they didn't waste much time getting married. Daddy was just, man, he was a provider and he was a worker.
He could tell you more of his jobs, but I mean, carpentry work.
Anything.
I mean,
We didn't have no money, man.
I mean, build houses like brick, Sears. What else?
Everything. Hauled hay, sacked groceries. I remember him sacking groceries, a grown man sacking groceries. Having this idea to become a writer, it was 8 years before he got published. You know what somebody told me my whole life? Not just one or two people, always, you can't make no living with cattle. You can't make no living with cattle. Got started with 4 cows in June or July of 2009. And we grew as the market demanded it. You gotta understand, we didn't know what we was doing. The state of Mississippi didn't know what to do with us because nobody at the time, there's a few bottling now, but at the time in 2008 and 9, nobody was bottling milk in Mississippi. And I learned from reading everything I could, trying to hang out with these old men, asking a million questions, but you're always learning something. And it is hard, there's not a lot of money in it, it's long days, and Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, you're gonna tend to your animals before you tend to you. My wife has worked like, if I was out cutting hay, she'd have babies out there on one arm and milking cows. We got a 19, a 18, and a 15. We all worked together as a true family farm, and that was what it was all about. Sometimes I feel bad, I guess, for what I've asked them to do. Most folks don't know that life. They don't know it. She knows it. The kids know it, sleeping a few hours, and here the whole thing comes again. If you look at Larry Brown's story, his own personal story of struggle is what he taught me. He taught himself. Can you imagine how many damn times he went to that son of a bitch right there and opening that up, he'd be so excited I can remember. And nope, 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 nope. And it was hundreds of times. Here's what he taught me. Determination. Don't give up. You know, everybody told me to name this Billy Ray's Farm, right? Because of the book. Well, if you read that one, you'll realize how intelligent he really was, because now this is back when I was a kid, and it made me cry to read it now because he envisioned this. I guess the freedom of this job outweighs all the headaches of it. Because I can talk to you right now, and there's nobody in the world telling me I can't. And I've worked at jobs where I was told what I could do, when I could do. I just think life's too short to live like that. And here we are, 13 years later. I really got to do what I wanted to do. I'm not a world traveler, but I've been places, and people in Mississippi are different. They seem to be more caring. The friends we have, folks, if we had gotten a bind, they're there. And I think we have beautiful country. I love it. Like last Sunday, I got up, milked, went to church with a family, come home, ate, and I took my wife fishing. And it was great. If I'm out there, if everything's running right and I'm cutting hay, and I'm laying it down, and man, it's a great crop, that's not work. That is the play. If something happened tomorrow and it was over, this ride we've had has been wonderful to me.